The year was 2008. The world was reeling from a financial crisis. From the ashes of this chaos, a new technology emerged: Bitcoin, a decentralized digital currency promising freedom from government control. But what if this freedom was an illusion? A whisper began circulating, a conspiracy theory claiming Bitcoin was not what it seemed. Could this revolutionary technology be a tool of the very institutions it sought to subvert? Was Bitcoin in fact a creation of the CIA or NSA? The theory, while seemingly outlandish, gained traction. Proponents pointed to the mysterious Satoshi Nakamoto, Bitcoin's elusive creator, whose true identity remains unknown. Was this anonymity a clever guise to mask the involvement of powerful intelligence agencies? The lack of concrete answers only fueled speculation, casting a long shadow over Bitcoin's origins. The decentralized nature of Bitcoin, its ability to bypass traditional financial systems, made it a powerful tool. A tool that, in the wrong hands, could disrupt global economies, fund illicit activities, and shift the balance of power. Was this the true purpose of Bitcoin? The answer, shrouded in mystery, remains elusive. But the possibility, however unsettling, continues to intrigue and disturb in equal measure. The 2023 Bitcoin conference in Miami was buzzing with excitement. Crypto enthusiasts from around the world gathered, eager to hear from industry leaders. But one speaker had a different message.
Bitcoin's origin story is not what you think. What if I told you that Satoshi Nakamoto is not an individual, but a front for a powerful entity? An entity with the resources and knowledge to develop such a sophisticated technology. Could it be that Bitcoin was the brainchild of intelligence agencies like the CIA or NSA?
His words were met with a mix of gasps and murmurs. Tucker's claims, though lacking concrete evidence, struck a nerve. He tapped into the underlying unease surrounding Bitcoin's origins, the mystery surrounding Satoshi Nakamoto. The room buzzed with speculation. Was Tucker onto something, or was this just a publicity stunt? Whatever the truth, one thing was clear: the seed of doubt had been planted. Enter Paul Le Roux, a name whispered in hushed tones in the darkest corners of the internet. A former programmer, Le Roux's genius was undeniable. But his brilliance took a dark turn, leading him down a path of crime and violence. He became a ghost, orchestrating a vast criminal empire.
I was always one step ahead, always in the shadows.
Le Roux's expertise extended beyond coding. He built a network that spanned continents. His organization trafficked drugs, weapons, and even people. The DEA set a trap, finally apprehending him in 2012. Le Roux's story, however, was far from over. Le Roux's criminal enterprise wasn't confined to the digital world. He established a base of operations in Manila, Philippines. The city, a hub for international trade, provided the perfect cover for his activities.
Manila was the perfect place. I had the resources, the connections, and the anonymity I needed.
Le Roux's wealth and influence infiltrated every level of Manila society. He bribed officials and operated with impunity. He became a phantom ruler, shaping the city in his own image. His arrest in 2012 sent shockwaves through the city. The authorities dismantled his network and seized his assets. Section 5. A convenient disappearance, Satoshi and Le Roux's fates intertwined. The timing of Satoshi Nakamoto's disappearance and Paul Le Roux's arrest is undeniably curious. In December 2010, Satoshi vanished from the online world, leaving behind cryptic messages and unanswered questions. Just 2 years later, Le Roux was apprehended by the DEA. The coincidence is striking. Could it be that Satoshi's disappearance was orchestrated to protect Le Roux's identity? Was the timing merely a coincidence, or was there a deeper connection? The lack of concrete evidence makes it impossible to say for sure. Proponents of the theory point to Le Roux's technical prowess and his deep understanding of cryptography. They argue that he possessed the skills and knowledge necessary to create Bitcoin. Furthermore, his criminal empire provided him with a motive, a secure and untraceable way to move money across borders. The theory, while intriguing, remains speculative. Without concrete evidence linking Le Roux to Bitcoin, it's impossible to confirm or deny his involvement. However, the timing of their disappearances and the similarities in their skill sets continue to fuel speculation. Section 6. M4. The encryption code that could crack the world. Before his fall from grace, Paul Le Roux developed Encryption for the Masses, or EM4, a powerful encryption software. This program, designed to secure communications and protect privacy, was light years ahead of its time. It offered a level of anonymity and security that was previously unimaginable. EM4 quickly gained popularity among privacy advocates, journalists, and activists operating in repressive regimes. It became a vital tool for protecting sensitive information and circumventing censorship. But its potential extended far beyond its intended use. The same encryption technology that safeguarded communications could also be used to conceal illicit activities. Criminals, drawn to its promise of anonymity, adopted EM4 for their own nefarious purposes. Drugs, weapons, and even people were trafficked using the software hidden behind layers of encryption. EM4's legacy is a complex one. It empowered individuals to reclaim their privacy, but it also provided a shield for criminals to operate with impunity. The software, a testament to Le Roux's genius, became a double-edged sword, capable of both safeguarding and undermining the very fabric of society.
Section 7. The petrodollar's demise. Did Bitcoin hasten the fall? The year 2024 marked a pivotal moment in global finance. The termination of the petrodollar contract. This agreement, which had underpinned the global economy for decades, crumbled under the weight of geopolitical shifts and economic instability. The US dollar, once the world's reserve currency, faced an uncertain future.
Into this void stepped Bitcoin, the decentralized cryptocurrency, free from government control and manipulation, offered a potential alternative to the traditional financial system. Its value, though volatile, surged as investors sought refuge from the instability of fiat currencies. The timing of Bitcoin's rise and the petrodollar's demise is difficult to ignore. Did the emergence of this new financial order contribute to the fall of the old? While it's impossible to establish a direct causal link, Bitcoin's decentralized nature and its promise of financial sovereignty undoubtedly played a role. The termination of the petrodollar contract sent shockwaves through the global economy. Countries scrambled to find alternatives, hedging their bets on a variety of currencies and commodities. Bitcoin, once a niche technology, emerged as a contender, a symbol of a new financial order.
Section 8. The dark underbelly of cryptocurrency, Bitcoin and the black market. While Bitcoin offers numerous legitimate uses, its anonymity and decentralized nature have also attracted criminal elements. The dark underbelly of the cryptocurrency world thrives on this anonymity, facilitating illicit activities ranging from drug trafficking to human trafficking. The dark web, a hidden part of the internet accessible only through specialized software, has become a haven for these criminal enterprises. Bitcoin serves as the primary currency, allowing buyers and sellers to transact anonymously beyond the reach of law enforcement. Human trafficking, a horrific crime that preys on the vulnerable, has found a new avenue for exploitation in the dark web. Victims are bought and sold using Bitcoin, their identities masked by layers of encryption. The anonymity afforded by cryptocurrencies makes it incredibly difficult to track down perpetrators and bring them to justice. Law enforcement agencies around the world are struggling to keep up with the evolving tactics of criminals operating in the cryptocurrency space. The decentralized nature of Bitcoin, while a strength for legitimate users, poses a significant challenge for investigators trying to track the flow of illicit funds.
Section 9. Bitcoin, a force for good or evil. Bitcoin's legacy is still being written. It has the potential to revolutionize finance, empower individuals, and create a more equitable world. But it also has a dark side, a capacity for facilitating illicit activities and exacerbating existing inequalities. The question of whether Bitcoin is a force for good or evil is not a simple one to answer. It is a tool, and like any tool, it can be used for both beneficial and harmful purposes. Its ultimate impact will depend on the choices we make, the regulations we implement, and the values we prioritize. As Bitcoin continues to evolve and mature, it will be crucial to strike a balance between fostering innovation and mitigating risks. We must harness its potential for good while safeguarding against its potential for harm. The future of finance, and perhaps even society itself, may depend on our ability to navigate this complex and ever-evolving landscape.